Phew!
Yes.
What's up?
Yeah.
We're in windy Cape Town, South Africa. It's a little chilly out.
And we're going to show you guys how to nose bar. I'm Morgan Kennedy.
And I'm Murray Loubser.
And yeah, this is mostly going to be him explaining you guys how to nose bar.
Yeah, I'd say it's my favorite trick, so I should be able to help you guys a little bit with it, maybe. Yeah.
I can just say some of the troubles I've had and some of the ways I started doing it and then stopped again.
Yeah. We will film it again, and then when you can do it, and then we can do it again. Double
Actual
nose
one.
Yeah. But yeah, nose bars. Obviously, you have to have nose manuals down, and you have to have bar spins down, and you have to be very competent in both of them, I'd say. And then the way I started learning them was just the nollie. So I found something about wheel height, about the height of this ledge, and I would just go off the ledge, and I actually learned it to grass. I found like a stoop or a patio where it was cement and then grass, because I didn't want to hurt myself, and I would just go off, nollie, and then bar spin off. And well, I obviously did a lot of no bar spins first, just like going up, nollie onto the front tire, and you kind of feel a pop when you get to a certain point. There's like this point where you pop, and you can almost like push off the front
It's
wheel.
like getting the feel of it.
Yes, yeah. But then you go up, and then you feel this one spot, and it's a really good spot. And usually your knees are a little bit bent in that position, and when you pop, you end up straightening your legs. And you go off and you do that, and then you literally, when you start throwing the bar spin out of a nollie first, you do it, it feels like you're still on the ledge. It feels like your front wheel's still on, and that's good. Like, you must throw it even when your front wheel's on. Like, that's how early you can throw it.
Yeah, that's like one of my problems I had. Like, there's a video where I basically go noseman or something and off going it. I first get in position and I start barring, almost hitting the ground.
So a bit late.
Super late. And
Yeah.
that's why I'm struggling a lot.
Yeah. And I think nollie bars would help with you to be able to nollie pop bar very quickly, because in a nose bar it's almost unpredictable, and then you tend to throw it later, I find. Whereas if you do a nollie bar every time, you'll throw it early, and if you do that enough, then you will have like you'll have a muscle memory that you'll be able to just nollie bar and then bar spin. So when you start doing nose manuals and then bar spinning, then it's so automatic that when you go off on your front wheel, you just throw it at the right time. But yeah, so I started doing nollie bars. I think I also was doing nose bunk bars, so I just bunny hop bunk my front tire on a wall or something and go over the wall and then bar spin. And it's very much, you have to be very leaned over. You don't want to be too far back, and you want to throw the bar spin as soon as you bump the wheel, you throw the bar spin. And if you're doing a long nose manual, then you'll feel like you're in the position, and you almost have, as I said again, you keep your knees bent, and as you go off, you pop and bar at the same time. It's not like a bunny hop where you bunny hop and then bar spin. It's like this one motion thing where your front wheel goes off and then you do the bar spin, and you have to be quite steep while you're learning them. And just make sure you're going fast enough so your back wheel doesn't clip the edge of the ledge, because that could be quite bad.
Yeah, one of the ways I kind of learned it was just nose bonk off a bar, same as bar spinning, and then I actually got it off ledges and stuff. But actually, the way I did it wrong was going like I never threw early enough to actually get it.
Also, learning them out of banks is really good. I've actually seen you do them out of banks. If you have like a really nice steep bank to flat, you can just, or even a bank tip, you can do it over the bank tip or bank to flat. You just nollie bar pop, and then you do the bar spin, and that gives the fundamentals for a nose bar. And then it's just about doing nose manuals and getting the same feeling out of the nose manual as you do on a nollie bar. And it's quite tricky because they're a little unpredictable. You can flip over the bars, this and that. But it's essentially the same thing. You just lock the nose manual into it, and then you pop out of it and do the bar spin. So yeah, just keep that weight leaned over and then do it. It feels like you don't have time, but you do have time. Because
and more practice.
yeah. It's a scary one. I was terrified. I definitely did a couple where I never caught the bars and went over like, gah.
Yeah.
But it's more of a feeling. Like after a while, you know when you can put the bar spin in, and then it will just happen. And the more you do it, the more automatic that is.
Yeah. It brings back just practice and practice.
Yeah. I have seen him do it. He has done those bars.
Some sketchy ones.
Yeah, but I didn't keep up with him long enough, eh?
Yeah.
You gotta keep at it.
Yeah, basically when you stop doing it, you just get...
Yeah, you lose it, I guess. So yeah, when you're doing it, you're in the nose manual, and when you get to the edge, you get that pop, and you literally do the bar spin as you're there. So you come off, you give that pop, and you bar spin, and you catch, and then you land. But it's very much like nose manual, and you do it on the, like literally you can start throwing the bars on the ledge. You don't, like when you start going off, hesitating, and then chucking it late, you can still land it like that, but then it gets super sketchy and you won't be able to do it into manuals. So then you kind of want to just learn the pop bar, because then you can go whoop, and then land into a manual or something. Yeah, I hope this helps. If you have any more questions about nose bars, just comment below and let us know. And I'll get back to you guys and give you some more insight into the trick, because it's easy to forget about all the tips and things when I learned how to do it.